Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us today and welcome to the live stream. Jessica is in the other room getting a drink real quick. She'll be here in just a minute. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day. Hope y'all enjoyed the premiere. Thank you. Hope y'all are having a great day. Thank y'all for joining us. I hope y'all are having a fantastic time. I hope y'all enjoyed the film. For those of y'all that came in at the end, go back and watch the replay because honestly, some of the best stuff we found in the unit was in the very first bag we touched. And it just happened that way. I don't play around with my edits. I keep everything chronological. I know some people, move things around when they edit stuff to put the best stuff at the end. I leave it chronologically how I find it in the unit. So I try to keep it as real as I can. And, it was just some of the best stuff we found happened to be in the very first thing we touched in the unit. So y'all go back and watch that. I did show, for those of y'all that didn't see, I did find one of those things that we found in the very beginning of the unit was the laptops. I found 2 laptops. I found a bunch of tablets and a bunch of personal papers. The lady that owned this unit was in jail. She was released. She was actually locked up right here in Lockhart, which is where we live. And then she was released, and now she's back in prison again for possession with intent to distribute. And we did find evidence of that throughout the unit, which will be in the next video. Actually, we found needles, we found syringes, but we also found dime baggies and other paraphernalia that not only a user would have, but a dealer would have. So, which I don't mind the baggies because the baggies I keep because I'll use those for jewelry and stuff whenever I'm doing jewelry auctions. So I have not yet found the cords for the laptops. There's Jessica. Hello, Jessica. Hello. So I have not found the cords and cables for the laptop, so I have not been able to check them out and see if they work. The tablets, I was able to charge them up. One of them works, will turn on. The others would not even power on and charge up. So we're going to be lotting them up and selling them for parts and putting them up on eBay. Parts alone, they should bring about 40 or 50 bucks. Which is not bad. I mean, I only pay 60 bucks for the unit. Parts alone will pay for most of the unit on just those. And that's not counting the laptops. The Apple laptop itself, I was looking at that particular model. If it's broken and if it doesn't work and power up when I find the power cord, parts alone, that particular laptop sells for about 100 bucks. If it works and it's not locked, I can probably sell it for about 300 to 400. So that's a really, really good deal right there. And the HP laptop is a little older, but it still sells for about 150 to 200 and about 50 to 75 for parts. So that's not too bad right there. Those are some good pieces. And actually, if the HP works, I may keep it because my old laptop crapped out. And when we're traveling, like we're going to be traveling later this week, and when we're traveling, I need something that I can keep working on videos and doing stuff with. So has the cable for the laptop. I have all kinds of Apple cables and other kinds of cables. The one thing I don't have is an iMac or a Apple laptop cable. Just the one kind of cable I cannot seem to find in any of my stuff in my stockpile of cables. I'm still sorting through this unit though, so I'm hoping I find the cables inside the rest of the unit so I can test it and see if it works.
I'm making room over here.
Is it a 17-inch? I don't know. I haven't measured it yet.
It's something like that.
Yep, there's Jessica. There you go. So let's go through here and do some greetings. So Alma's first one in the chat. Hello, Alma. Hope you're having a great day. Carlton, you were the first one at the premiere. Thank you for joining us back over here. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day. Ms. Rhonda, I hope you had a great Halloween. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hello, Miss Betty. Thank you for joining us once again. Wes, this is not the auction. This is the weekly live stream that we do every Tuesday night. Mr. Matt, hope you're having a great day. You need your Robin trailer. See, you need to get your stuff together because she had mine in like a day. Michelle P. Hello, hello. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining us. Anybody that I've missed yet? Nope. And if you're lurking in the chat, you haven't said hello. Well, there's Wheels and Deals. Hello, Wheels and Deals. Don't know if you caught it. We just premiered our latest storage unit. And that's kind of what we're chatting about tonight. So if you didn't see our storage unit video, make sure you go back and catch that replay afterwards. No, we're not doing an auction tonight, Wes. Well, we will probably be doing, I don't know, but he just said in the chat, dang, no auction.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, we're not going to be doing an auction tonight. I won't be home for the next few days. Tomorrow, we're actually leaving to head up to Dallas. Emily has a procedure going on Thursday morning up in Dallas for her hip pain. And so while I'm up there, I'm planning on trying to meet up with Robin as well as Danica from Lady Luck Junk. So I'm hoping that works out. Danica just got a storage unit herself. She's been working out for the last few days. I'm hoping maybe we can go help her do some unboxing and maybe do a collaboration video with her and hang out with her for a little bit. We're going to be kind of a hectic trip, but so we won't be able to be there too long, but maybe we can spend a few hours helping her do some unboxing and stuff. And we got some deliveries to make while we're in town anyway. So, and it's going to be kind of a hectic trip trying to fit everybody in. But, you know, I want to really see other people and, you know, help out other channels as well and all that. So, thank you, Carlton. It's something we've been, honestly, part of it, she has a hip that's been displaced. It's out of the socket, and it's been that way for over a year. She was supposed to have surgery on that hip early this year, back in March, but then everything got delayed because of COVID. And so she's been in pain most of the year with this hip, and they're looking at some things to try to do. And one of the things that they're going to do is they're going to put a pain reliever and a steroid into her hip to kind of help give her some relief while they work on getting her spasticity under control again so that they can do the surgery. And Tina's here. Tina asked you a question. Hey, Jessica, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling fine. Doing good. You might notice that I'm kind of distracted. I'm doing what everybody else is looking at, the results of the election. So
yep, she's been watching the election results. We were looking at it a little bit earlier. And, you know, that's about all I'm going to say about politics tonight. So,
yeah, I'm not going either, so.
Hello, Susanna. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for joining us. So, for those of y'all that don't know, you know, we got the toddler running around. And actually, when we come back next week, he starts daycare. Yay! Finally, he was supposed to start a few months ago during the summertime, but with everything that was going on, they were shut down. So he's finally getting to start his daycare, which means Jessica will finally be free to start helping me with some of the business, helping me with some of the sorting and getting housework done and some of the other stuff. So that's going to be a relief for us. That's going to help us to be able to get more stuff done.
Yeah, I was wondering what's going on. Everybody, Wes, what did you do? Piss off a whole bunch of people? Oh, yeah, I must have missed something in the live.
You were talking about the election results.
Oh, yes, Rhonda. They are. The last few hours are a killer.
So, yeah, it's exciting right now. So we're hoping to, once Jessie starts going back to daycare or going to daycare, then hopefully we can start getting some more stuff done and making some more progress on
Okay.
the organization and the cleanup. Wes is good. He's just, being Wes.
I got it. Rhonda, I got you.
So it's all right. So, but what else? See, we got the laptops, the shoes. I had over 60 pairs of shoes in this one unit. That's the most that's probably more shoes than I found in all of my other units put together. And this girl had just shoes and shoes and shoes and shoes. It wasn't that big of a unit, but almost everything I touched had more shoes, more shoes, more shoes. Even the bags. I was going through bags of clothes buried down in the trash bags that were full of clothes. I was finding more shoes. That's why I still don't have a final count on the shoe count, because I'm still sorting through bags of clothes and I keep finding more shoes and sandals. And it's not all, like tennis shoes. There's a bunch of tennis shoes, Pumas, Nikes, Converse, old school Converse, but also heels. And with the tennis shoes and that kind of stuff, I kind of know a little bit about those because I've had to sell them before. I've researched them. But when it comes to the ladies' shoes, the high heels and the dress shoes and all the fancy shoes that she had, some of those, they could be good brands and they could not be. I don't know. I have to research every single pair of shoe. They range anywhere from 6.5 to size 8 in women's. So, and I guess it just depends on, like anything else, different brands are going to be cut slightly differently and fit differently. So I guess that's why she had a wide range of shoes. Again, the girl was out of prison. She was actually incarcerated right here in Lockhart, but she's actually, I did find out through, some of the paperwork and stuff I found inside the unit, she's back in prison now. So on different charges, but for the same thing, possession with intent to distribute. So,
hi, Adrian.
Hello, Adrian. And her, the man in her life, I don't know if they were married or just together or what their situation was, but he is also in prison. So, yep. So on drug related charges. And
surprise.
We find there enough of their personal information. In fact, most of that information is what was in the backpack that I couldn't share on the video, because that's the thing, is we have a lot of personal information and we try to share the story, but we also have to protect the privacy of the people who actually own the unit. And that's not necessarily a legal issue, but it is kind of a moral issue for me. I tried not to dox the people that own the unit. I tried not to share their personal information out, and but I still like to share the story. That's part of why I do the units, is because of the story and the history that we learn as we do this stuff. So where did my rooster go? It was sitting right here. You moved it. The rooster, it was sitting.
It wasn't a rooster.
Oh, the turkey, whatever it is. So I showed this the other night at the auction, but I didn't really read everything. I don't know who Red Mill is, but this is a Red Mill turkey. This is the Tom turkey that we were showing at KK's the other night. But it's Red Mill and it's copyright 1991.
Hi,
so
Andy.
I thought that was pretty cool. It's a Tom turkey.
Tom the turkey.
So what was the coolest thing that I found? Honestly, the laptops. I found it. I don't know if you saw my premiere, Adrian, right before we did the video, started the live stream. We did a premiere of the storage unit, and the very first bag I picked up in the storage unit was a backpack, and there was, in that backpack, I found 2 laptops and 3 tablets, and that was probably, besides all the shoes we found, that was probably the coolest found that we found in this unit, because the Apple laptop alone, if it doesn't work and I sell it for parts only, that particular model is selling for about $100. If it works and I can sell it as a working laptop, it's about $300. The next best thing is probably the pair of Nikes that we showed at the very end of the video. We did have a pair of Jordans, and they're evaluated between $80 and $100 for those.
Marie,
So-
we don't know if it has anything to do with the flower company. Man, someone's yelling outside.
I didn't even know there was a Red Mill flower company.
Oh yeah, that does sound kind of familiar. Now that she
I don't
says
know. It just says Red Mill. That's just what it says on the side of it. And I just happened to glance at it and see that earlier today. I didn't see it before when I looked at it.
What is the coolest thing that we found so far?
What's the coolest thing you found all time so far? Honestly, I mean, I found some cool stuff. I've gotten the paintings. I've gotten pictures. I mean, I have a picture sitting over here that I still haven't sold that the comps on it are it's a print of it's a Native American print of a fairly famous artist. And it's the comps on it are running around $500. So that's one of the cool ones. Whether I'm gonna get that much for it or not, I don't know. I have another painting over here that we've been sitting on for a year, mainly because I can't get to it. I'm trying to get stuff out of the way so I can get it out and try to get it sold. It's a huge painting we got out of a storage unit for $30.
Supposedly
and it's a rep. Supposedly he paid over $5,000 for this painting. That was the story that we got from the facility. I actually did a video on it. It was one of the first videos we did. But the thing with it is it's a reproduction of a Monet, but it is not a good reproduction of that particular Monet. I don't think it's worth the $5,000 that he says, but it's still just as a standalone painting. I mean, it's a huge painting. It's a painted on a canvas, and it is actual painting. It's not a print. So I think even just as a standalone painting without it being a reproduction of a Monet, I think it's probably worth about $400 or $500.
Maybe more. He hasn't gotten
maybe
it.
more.
It
hasn't been appraised. I haven't even had anybody look at it. It's been kind of buried. It's been buried. I couldn't even get it out yet. I've been working on that area so I can get to it.
He hadn't even tried though, guys. Because he thinks that it's not worth anything, but
I said it's worth about $400 or $500, and I've had other people that have looked at it that kind of told me about the same estimate. So
that's probably about right, maybe. But we can get it.
And part of it's because the frame on it is messed up, and there is one minor
Sandy
hole.
James, just catching up. What kind of laptops? Is that what you're talking about?
One is a HP. And the other one is a Apple. They are somewhere over here because I took a picture with them for my thumbnail. Don't die. Not while we're on live stream. Although that might make a good YouTube video. No.
Don't say that, especially on election day.
Can you see it? Can you see what? Are you talking about the painting or the laptop, Susanna?
Oh, yeah.
Because I can't get to the painting right now. That's why I haven't got it evaluated.
It's real pretty.
But the laptops are somewhere. I think they may be right inside the other room.
Painting, she said.
Oh, the painting. Yeah, I can't really get to the Monet painting right now.
Okay.
It's kind of buried. I'll see if I can get to it real quick.
Ow. My shoe came off. Why don't you take my shoe with you?
Oh.
I'm coming. Show the shoes. Oh, shoot, James.
What?
Here, you can cover me.
I gotta move it over here to where we can actually reach it with the camera.
Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on.
When I say this thing is
humongous,
this is why I say it's worth a little bit. Because here is the painting, and I can't see the camera.
Yep. Okay, there you go. Scroll down. Let them see the whole thing. There's the painting, guys. Nice.
You can see like there's the frame is busted in a couple of spots.
Yeah, that's
It's
what we
not
were
in great
told, Cha
shape.
Cha, is that sometimes, or I had learned a while back that sometimes the frames are more expensive than the painting itself, especially if they're the old antique kind that you can't. That one's the frame might be worth a whole bunch of money. That's well,
Not
maybe
in
not.
condition.
I take that back because it's chipped. I forgot.
Not in the broken condition it's in.
There's
Because
like
it's
a
got
little
some
chip.
major-
There's like a
it's-
little chip
it's
on the
got like
side.
2 or 3 breaks. There's that one that's broken down in that corner, and that's pretty much the condition it was in when we got it. So,
The painting itself is real nice.
and I don't know if that's an oil on canvas. I'm not sure if that's
Fill the
oil,
chip in is what Cha Cha says.
but it's the design of the. It's not just a big minor chip. I mean, you're talking about a pretty big chunk, and it's pretty ornately designed right there. So it's not like
Right.
a filler in there.
Frame chips can still go for hundreds. Yes. I've been trying to tell him that, but he's oh really, Rhonda? That's cool. She reforms frames and paintings. Did you hear that?
What?
Rhonda says her aunt restores frames and paintings. I tried to tell him that, but he didn't listen to. But because he doesn't know too much about the frames, but he does know some, just not a lot.
That's one of
But
the cool ones.
that was one of the cool ones that we found. That was in there with that XO bag that was like worth $300, and then there was also a Yeti.
There was a Yeti.
A Yeti.
Well, you gotta remember, most of the people
Water
that are
cooler.
here were not around back then.
Oh, then y'all missed it because that was that
Most
one was
people
good.
have not gone back and watched those videos. I know because it's only got like 30 views on it.
Oh, then y'all haven't seen what we found.
And
This
then
is another one right
here's
here.
another one. Hold on, just
Okay, I'll let him do that.
so here's another one. This is another painting that I found. Actually, I got this one.
That frame today. Oh wait, it's a 3-frame piece that probably was about $1 to $2K just for frame. Were you a farmer or a framer?
Framer.
You were a framer? You know what, Cha Cha? I told him that it was about $1,000 painting, but he didn't believe me.
But it's also not a matter of just what I can get appraisal. It's what can I sell it for, because that's more important to me when evaluation of it.
This is a nice frame. Look at that. Look at the detail to that. How much for this? Probably, Cha Cha.
This one.
It has a light on top.
It's got a light on top. I do not know if the light works because the light bulb broke on it. Huh?
They must have really liked this and displayed it. So yes, that painting could have been $5K. That's what she said.
Well, I know the guy was in jail and he was begging.
They're both oil, Suzanne. They're both oil paintings.
I don't know if that's oil or not.
Yeah, they're oil paintings.
Okay. I don't know how to tell. It's paint. I can tell it's real paint.
Don't canvas usually have oil paints or use oil paints? Hi, Kathy.
But I've been sitting on those for a while. I need to get them evaluated. I've got a ton of artwork out of these units, and that's one of the things I've been trying to do. I've been working on getting artwork out of storage, getting it all moved into one area, because what I want to do is some of it we're selling off some of the smaller pieces, but I'm trying to get some of the bigger pieces and the things that we think are more expensive pieces, and we're going to actually take them to an art gallery that's here in Austin that does appraisals, and just take everything all in one load over to them to get it looked at.
Okay.
And get an evaluation and get an honest appraisal. And since that gallery, they also do art auctions. So if they feel like it's worth it, then I may have them just do an auction. And I mean, if they're going to auction it and they can get us thousands or hundreds of dollars for it, it might be worth it to pay them a percentage for them to sell it for us instead of me trying to sell it myself.
He may not hit.
Don't worry about it. So,
Pearlini. Where's
Hi.
Pearlini? I didn't see Pearlini. Hi, Pearlini.
Lynn. Oh, that's KK. Hi, KK.
Where's KK? Oh,
Right underneath
Kathy.
Pearl.
I already said hi to Kathy. Yeah, so there's a lot of nice paintings, and
It's tough and judged. Ah. Well, I mean, I've got to find somebody that knows more about this stuff than I do. That's why I was looking at this gallery. I mean, I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to take it yet, but I know there's several places around here that do that kind of stuff, and they will do those appraisals and possibly auction it for me, because I'm not an expert at artwork, and I need somebody that's better suited to be able to sell this stuff than I am. And at the end of the day, you know, if I have to pay them a little commission, but they can get me, you know, a few $1,000 or a few $100 more than I could get it for myself,
or the $5,000 that the guy paid
I mean,
for it.
I don't think it's. I still don't think it's gonna get. I think it might have been worth 5,000, maybe brand new, whenever it was in good condition. In its current condition, I don't think it's gonna bring anywhere near 5,000. I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
The frame alone, she just said, was worth 1 to 2K, even chipped. Which I already knew that.
Again, I said, I admit, I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't think it's worth that much.
Yeah,
I couldn't see paying that much for that thing.
Well, that's you. Other people, what did Wes say? One man's junk is another man's treasure.
Oh, because I'm not an artist, be prepared to be turned away. I don't know. Then why do they aren't? I mean, they advertise all over the internet. To again, it's, you know,
I believe you.
There's also art. There's auction houses around here that do that kind of stuff. So I'll figure out some place to go to get this stuff appraised. I got to figure out somewhere, because we find artwork all the time. I've got to find some place that I can trust that can do these kind of appraisals, but I've got to find some place I can trust to do it and not screw me over. And that's the problem. I don't have anybody that knows them that can make a recommendation. I may get with Louis, Lone Star Picker, because he lives in Austin. He might know somebody that does that kind of stuff. So,
or even in Dallas. If you have to go to Dallas, you can go to Dallas.
Yeah, if I go to Dallas, I know some people that know some people up in Dallas. So I may do that, but that's a 4-hour drive away just to get the appraisals done. So.
Cha-cha. So you sell paintings and artworks, etc.
Yeah.
They're artists.
I know.
Well, I could tell.
I bought some of her artwork. She does a good job.
Well, I could tell that you were.
Ian is a great artist.
Who?
Ian, her husband.
Oh, I haven't seen any of his work.
The Jimi Hendrix. I showed it to you when it was up for auction.
Oh, okay.
The Jimi Hendrix one was one of theirs.
Oh, I knew it was Jimi Hendrix. That's all I remember.
So during the D-Stash for Cash collaboration, she sold off a bunch of their artwork. Ooh. Okay. So anyway, so what's everybody else up to today? If there's anybody got any more questions or, you know, cool stuff. Those are some of the coolest things that we found, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I make a lot, it's one of those things though, it's a gamble. If I make a lot from doing the trip all the way to Dallas to do it, it can make the trip worthwhile. But if I don't make a whole lot of money from doing it, and I could have sold it for the same amount here locally, you know, then I have the extra expenses of having to take the trip to Dallas to do it. So that's the trade-off, is can I earn more by taking it all the way to Dallas than I can by doing it here locally?
Right.
And that's one of the downside to that is I won't know until after it's done whether I could or not. Yeah, Ian's mom is also an artist. She has no problem dropping 5 to 1K on her paintings to be framed. Yeah, and I get that, and I know that, especially with the big paintings like that one. That other one, that one was an old painting. In fact,
That was like what, 400 to 600.
the Billy Hicks prints that I was selling actually came out of the same unit as that second painting, the smaller one that we just showed. They all that artwork came out of the same unit. They had a bunch of artwork, and in fact, I still have some other stuff that I can't even get to right now. Some movie posters. I think I may be able to get to one of them. I have one of them here. I think I have some more that are still over in my storage. And mirrors. They had mirrors like crazy in that unit. I mean, and not cheap mirrors either. These were nice, big, full size, full frame. I mean, one of them still had the price tag, and it was $179 mirror. And I'm surprised that it hasn't sold yet. I've had it listed on Facebook Marketplace because I didn't want to ship it. But
yeah, I think he had somebody that wanted photos. Wasn't that the?
That's great, Adrian. Filling out your planner. Proud of yourself. You've done great with your channel, by the way, Adrian. For those of y'all that are, if you like homesteading content, Adrian's got a really great homesteading channel, and she also does a little bit of YouTube advice. And she has, of course, the star of the show, Stuart the Donkey, who is awesome. She also has some really great bee videos over on her channel, so y'all should check Adrian out, Farmstead Smith. She's got a great channel. I met her through Dean Emmons' channel, and you know we have helped each other out a little bit here and there, chatting back and forth in some of the Facebook groups that we're in. We're in several Facebook groups now that are all working on helping us build and understand YouTube better.
They're talking about paintings.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on the chat real quick.
She's saying most places want photos sent, so try that first. And I think they did want them, and James just didn't get the photos out.
No, I sent the photos, and they never responded to me.
And they never responded.
They were like, "Okay, we'll get back with you," and then I never heard back from them.
That was right before
well,
COVID,
some of that was also I did them, and I did the postcards all about the same time. And the postcard, that's my copy. I don't know about that. It might be. Yes, the postcards. They referred me to somebody else who referred me to somebody else who referred me to somebody else who referred me right back to where I started. And it was just a big circle. And then they wanted me to go to a paid service to pay for the evaluation on them. And I was like, no. And then we wound up selling most of them off at auction anyway. So I still got a handful left.
Did you show that other Indian painting? Oh, yeah, that's the one that he said was worth. I can't remember.
I've already shown that one, but there's another one. There's another poster over there somewhere that I just brought back over from the storage last week. Oh. Well, I just can't get to it. It's actually a movie poster or something, but and I don't know if it's an actual poster or if it's a replica.
I'll let you get it.
Let me get it. This one definitely has to also get checked by somebody that knows what they're looking at. Oh. It's Marine Le Puy, Kenya, France. I don't know, but the date on it says 43. I don't know if it's an original or if it's a repopulation. I don't know anything about it. It's in a plexiglass homemade looking frame. And I mean, just the back is cardboard and tape.
It looks like old tape too.
Yeah, that's old paper tape. It's not professionally framed. That looks more like a homemade deal. But the poster itself looks like it might be worth some money, but I don't know. It'll have to be evaluated by somebody that can authenticate it and all that kind of stuff.
Yep. Oh, my foot's getting caught over here. There you go.
So.
Oh,
So that's just some of the cool artwork pieces that we found. I love the artwork. I think it's awesome. I just don't really have a need to keep it, but I need to get some of this stuff evaluated by somebody that knows what they're looking at. Hello, Carol Ann.
hi, Carol Ann. I was gonna say that one of the other
All right, Rhonda.
things that we found in auction, or not in the storage room, was salt Taj Mahal.
Oh, the salt. It's not salt. It's salt stone replica of the Taj Mahal. We actually got it in a unit full of Christmas stuff. They mistakenly thought it was Christmas, I guess, because it was white, but it's actually the Taj Mahal in carved in salt stone. It's really heavy, which is why I haven't tried to list it on eBay. That, and I can't get to I can get to parts of it, but not the whole thing. Yes, I heard. I was on live with KK when you came in there and told us there. Yeah, she won the $500 giveaway, the Dark Knight giveaway, or the Joker giveaway that Auction Professor did. Cha was the one that won that. So congratulations, Cha. $500 worth of resale items.
Yay!
So if you choose to resell it, or you might just choose to keep some of it and resell some of it.
Matt, I don't know what the name of it. Maureen Quinia LaPew. France is what it says.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's show it to him.
Maureen
Quinia. Maureen Quinia LaPew, France.
France.
And then on the side, it's
LaPew.
Oh, you can't even see it from here.
France.
Yep. See if you can get it closer to what you see where the writing is on the side, so that you can read that, because that's probably.
You see it?
Hold on. Move it down just a little bit. No, not down camera. Down is in the picture. Yeah. Move. All right. Now move up, because you're. No, move to the left just slightly. More. And back up. You keep going down when you go left. Keep going left. 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 There. There's the sideline. Okay. All right. That should be enough. That's okay. That was there long enough. You can always go back and watch the replay and see the picture. Now we got a decent enough shot of it that you can actually read it for long enough to read it. The 14 by 14 box. Oh, you already got it. Well, why haven't you opened it yet? Turn on that camera, of course, because you have to do an unboxing video for something that big.
Cha-Cha, make sure it's not COVID. If you're still feeling sick, ears, throat, make sure it's not COVID.
Huh?
She says she's still feeling sick, and I was telling her, her throat, her voice.
Oh.
I was telling her, make sure it's not COVID.
She's been sick off and on. She's already been tested a couple of times, I think. Rascally, if that's the original 1909 poster, it's worth over $2,000. See, that's why I said I need to get these things evaluated by somebody that can tell me whether it's authentic or if it's a repopulation. It could be a reproduction. I don't know.
I don't know. It looks kind of old.
It looks kind of old, but it doesn't look old enough to me to be 1900s versus 1960s or 1970s. It could be a 1960s or 70s 40s. Repop, and still it'll look old.
It says 43.
But that doesn't mean it doesn't say 1943.
We probably wouldn't know, Rhonda, because it could be behind on the poster where it's all taped
She says
up.
that came out in 1906. That was a silent movie, evidently. That was
Oh.
like one of the early movie posters.
Well,
But
I
I
know
don't
the
know.
tape
I
is
don't
very
know if it's.
old.
I don't know if
The
it's a
tape looks
repop.
really old.
I mean, yeah, even as a repop, it goes 5 to 60. But you see the huge difference. There's a big difference between being a $60 poster and a $2,000 poster.
Well, $60 still good, but that's why I guess you need to.
Hello, casual. So yeah, I've got all kinds of artwork, and I have some more Native American artwork that came out of these units and stuff that I still got to get looked at. I got a few other paintings. And so I love the artwork. I think that stuff's cool. A lot of the collectibles I find honestly have been low end stuff. It's been $10 here, $20 there, $30 there. They're nice pieces, but they're not like super high end pieces. I had a Dallas Cowboys plate. It was a nice plate, but it was worth like $20. It was a Tom Landry and Roger Staubach. And I thought it was really, really cool when I found it. And then I looked it up and it was worth like $20, which, I mean, that's not bad. $20 ain't bad. But, whereas other things that are worth, hundreds or thousands of dollars, I'd much rather have more of the hundreds and thousands myself. And then we did find one unit. I see all these other guys are pulling jewelry out like crazy. I'm like, I think that I have like jewelry repellent instead of a jewelry magnet like Mike. Storage Auction Pirate. He's got a magnet for jewelry. He finds it in almost every unit. Me, I've found jewelry in one unit so far. Most of the jewelry we've been selling has been actually stuff that we sourced at garage sales, not at storage units. I find a few pieces here and there, but I just haven't really found a whole lot.
Oh wow, James.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some pictures and send them out to people.
According to this may be an original.
I don't know, and I don't know how to authenticate it.
Well, for one, the reproductions don't have that marking on it on the side.
Okay. Well, we'll look at it later.
Yeah, we may. Rhonda, thanks for the heads up. We have to really look into that one because it looks like the reproductions don't have the marking on the side that we showed you.
I doubt it. He doesn't tend to jump on a whole lot of other people's stuff, but he might since he's the one that sent it to you.
Who, Dawn?
Good night, Tina.
Bye,
yeah,
Tina.
She said she's going to see if Don, who's the auction professor, and see if he would jump on while she does the unboxing of the box he sent her. Good night, Ma.
Bye, Ma.
Yeah, we'll take pictures of some of the artwork and send it to a few people that can look at some stuff and maybe give us some ideas of where to turn. Again, I'm so new to this stuff. I'm still learning how to get stuff evaluated and how to get what some of this stuff is worth, because there's a bunch of stuff that there's a lot of stuff we sell at auction. We don't even look at all the comps and stuff. We just bring it straight to auction and sell it off. But then some of this stuff we're like, we think this might be worth some money, we'll set it aside and get it evaluated. But then we're like, okay, how do we get this stuff evaluated? It's not like Storage Wars TV show where 3 seconds after they find something they're getting it evaluated. It takes us some time to find the right people to do the evaluations and get that stuff done. And me personally, I don't have a list of contacts. I haven't been doing this for years. Some of these guys, they have a list of contacts that they can call somebody immediately because they have that list of proven contacts that I don't have. But like this other paintings, that one that has the older frame, I don't even know what that painting is. There's no artist signature on it. It looks like a really old painting, and that's about all I can tell you about it.
But like Cha-Cha said, sometimes the frames are worth even more than the painting itself, even if it doesn't have it.
Yeah, and it might be. I don't know. I mean, it looks like that one looks like it's a much better condition than the other one as far as, it's solid. It has no chips and all that kind of stuff. But, and then, we found the paper mache tiger. I think that was cool.
I don't under. I'll just keep it for Jesse if nobody wants it.
Nobody liked my tiger.
Look, these are real teeth. Look at that. How cool can we get with this? Oh, he says he's going to list it and sell it.
I did finally look the rhinoceroses up. I'm surprised nobody looked it up real quick and bid on it, because I was selling it for like $20 at my auction, and the comps on it are sold at $60 to $70.
Well, guess you're going to list it for $60 or $70. There you go, guys. Look at that. Look at that detail. Look at those teeth. Those are like plastic teeth. Plastic?
Yeah, those are plastic.
But they look real. I've never seen a tiger that looked like that.
Rawr.
Wow. The claw.
Yep.
Okay.
So, well, we had a lot of fun. So this week, tomorrow we are headed to Dallas.
Yeah.
Emily's got a doctor's appointment. We're gonna hook up with Robin. I know a bunch of people came in late. I already kind of went through this earlier for the people that were here early, but we're gonna meet up with Robin at some point in time. I've got some stuff to hand deliver to her. We also we're going to try to meet up with Danica. Danica from Lady Luck Junk just bought a storage unit herself. She's been working on for a few days. She said she's probably going to have to rent it out for a month. So I think I'm going to go give her a hand, maybe shoot some film, do some video on our channel, do some video on her channel, and maybe do a little collaboration with her. And so that's one of the fun things we get to do when we do storage units. When we travel, we know people all around that are doing these storage units, so we try to hook up with people when we can. And for those of y'all that maybe not have noticed, we're still at around 850 subscribers. We're trying to push that up a little bit, and we're trying to get to the 1,000 subscribers, especially by the end of the year. And I think we can do that. I think that's definitely a reasonable goal. I should be able to do it faster than that. But I really am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on this channel by the end of the year, and start off the year at least getting it monetized, and being able to then do more things like using the community tab and doing more things to make our content a little bit easier and better.
Adrian, I liked the tiger too. I thought it was pretty cool looking. I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, I think it was cool. But I put it up. I put it up for sale I've put it up for sale at 2 auctions already. And usually, guys, when I bring stuff to auction, I bring it to 4 auctions. If it doesn't sell after 4 auctions, it either goes to donation, I'll either list it myself, or we will sell it somewhere else. I usually don't just keep bringing the same stuff over and over and over and over again. I give it 4 tries at an auction. And if it doesn't sell within 4 tries, we take it off of the auction table, because obviously the people that are coming to our auctions are not interested in those items. And that's just the way I do it. I know some people do it differently. Some people will just keep pushing it. And you see the same items 3 or 4 months later, and you're like, oh, they're putting that up again. No, I'm not going to do that. If I try it 3 or 4 times, because I have had auctions where I brought stuff to auction, and then an auction later or 2 auctions later, the same item sold. So I do try to repurpose them. I do try to bring them back in case we do have some different people. But at the same time, I try not to just show y'all the same stuff over and over and over again.
Right.
So, yeah, I love the community tab. I wish that we had it earlier, and I'm looking forward to stories. I love the community. Honestly, I want the 1,000 subscribers more for the community tab and the stories more than the monetization. The monetization is nice, and it's something I want to get to, but I want the community tab and I want the stories, and I have to get to 1,000 subscribers to unlock both of those features. On top of that, analytics, inside the analytics, so we can really dive deep into what users are doing. They unlock a lot of features inside your analytics in YouTube when you hit your 1,000 subscribers. Some of them unlock as soon as you hit 1,000. Some of them unlock when you get monetized. They unlock even more features inside analytics. And because of that, you get a lot better insight into user behavior on your videos, so you can improve your content more. And because of that, I really that's part of why I have the push to get to 1,000. And it's not just about the monetization and being able to put ads or super chats or all that stuff, although that stuff will be nice. The main reason why is because honestly, let's face it, for those of y'all that don't know inside YouTube, once you get ads on your channel, you don't make that much money. I mean, most people I know are making like $100 every couple of months, especially when you're small. It's the big channels that have hundreds of thousands of followers, that have a million followers, that are making the big money on ad revenue. Small channels, and it also depends on your niche. Different niches and different keywords bring in different revenues. So this niche, I already kind of know what this niche brings in, and it ain't gonna be paying the bills overnight. It's gonna take months and months and months still continued growth to get to a point where this could, pay for my bills. And most of the businesses I know that are making money from YouTube, it's other ways of revenue, not the YouTube ads that are where they make their money. So, but that's for my other channel. Yeah, see, Cha right now I make $100 to $120 a month, right? And most of the people I talk to, that's about average when you're starting out, when you're smaller, when you still got less than 10,000 subscribers. And it depends on the keywords. Some niches, like if I was doing personal financial advice, that pays a whole lot more than eBay or reselling stuff does. 175K subs and making 12 million a month. They're probably making 12 million a month. I don't know that they're making 12 million a month in ad revenue through AdSense. They're probably making that total through their whole business, and they probably have other things that they're monetizing with besides just ad revenue. And then there's also some niches do pay out more than others. It all depends. It's not even based on the niche. It's based on the specific keywords for each video. So I could have a video today that pays out a higher CPM than the video I put out tomorrow.
Lynn, with it being Las Vegas,
there's a whole lot of things that go into that.
Surprise me that they would find polls inside people's room in Vegas. I just have to say that.
Yeah, 500 a month. I mean, you can do that with 400 or 500. It's not subscriber count. Again, this is where once you get past that 1,000 and they unlock monetization, your subscriber count doesn't matter. Your view count matters, not your subscriber count. The subscriber count stops mattering for anything other than ego and vanity after 1,000 subscribers. Honestly. Hey, Storage Legends.
Hi, guys. Sounds good.
Guapo and Chapo.
Thank you for stopping by and saying hi.
So, yeah, back to our storage units, we're not going to, part of the reason I'm not doing any auctions right now is because I'm going to be gone for the rest of the week. And I just got caught up on this huge backlog of shipping, and I don't want to get backed up again. So I want to make sure if I'm going to have an auction, I'm going to be able to get the shipping out pretty much within the next couple of days. And I'm going to be gone for most of the rest of the week. So we'll probably be doing an auction this weekend when we get home, bringing some more of the stuff that we have from this unit, as well as some of our other stuff that we still have.
Because there's still a auction.
Lot of stuff. Guys, I've still got my 10x30s that are still packed full of junk. And it's still stuff I'm sorting out.
It's not junk.
Well,
some of it's junk.
Okay, there's a lot of junk in there. I could, if I just got rid of the trash and the donation stuff, I could probably go down to one storage unit, honestly. But I'm still sorting the trash and all the stuff from the good stuff that we're bringing to sale.
If we find a fun hippo figurine, okay. Have we found any fun hippo figurines?
I got a big hippo figurine.
That's not a hippo. That's a rhinoceros.
Oh, that's a rhinoceros. No, I don't have any hippos. I have a rhinoceros. It's a leather rhinoceros.
And look how well it goes with this, guys. Look at that.
Yeah. See, I have a rhinoceros and a tiger.
What's SB mean?
Starting bid.
Oh.
No, I'm just showing them off. I just said I'm not doing an auction today.
That's funny.
I haven't even looked at the tiger yet. don't know. I haven't found him yet, so I don't even know what the valuation on him is going to be. The rhinoceros, I have found comps of similar ones. Of course, it looks like it's a handmade, hand tooled piece. It's made out of leather. And there's comps similar to this one from about the same time period that are running around $60 to $70 on eBay right now. But as far as what it's going to sell for, I don't know. And what the tiger is going to sell for, I don't know. I haven't even looked up the tiger yet. I've looked up the Nike shoes. We're probably going to list those for around 90. I'm probably going to put them up for like 90 or 100 and best offer them. I know they're selling between 80 and 120. So I think right in the middle is a good spot to put them. And then we're going to be I'm still looking at, I've got the old Converse that we found. Like I said, I've got over 60 pairs of shoes I got to look comps on. And most of them, I don't know those brands. So I don't know. They could be worth $2 but if I sold them at $60 a piece or at 60 pairs of shoes, if I sold them for $1 if I sold every single pair of shoes I got out of this unit for $1 plus shipping, I would make money on this unit.
Most people would probably pay $5.
I know. Stuff the toes.
Okay.
So, I mean, I paid $60 for the unit. The Apple laptop alone, if I sell it for parts, will more than pay for the unit. I've already made I think I made almost all the money back on the unit already. No, I did. At my auction the other day, I made the money back on the unit. I've just broke even, though. I haven't made any profit on it yet.
Okay, let me see if I can get through without knocking over thing like I usually.
You always buy for your kids. Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you become a parent. You spend more money on your kids than you do on yourself.
So I'm going to give them a sample.
I already did. They just watched the video of me unboxing all those.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Wes, behave.
What is Wes up to?
Matt wrote your name in. I voted for Mike, Storage Auction Pirate, for president.
Don't lie. Tell him you didn't vote. Be honest.
I exercised my right to abstain. Jessica did vote.
So did my son.
I don't agree with the way American politics is going. It's just a crap show anyway. Not much change. Voted Kanye 2020. There you go. There wasn't a good candidate. There hasn't been in 20 years. I know, because I've been trying to vote for 20 years. What do you got?
Voted last time. The only reason he didn't vote is because he didn't register to vote. He forgot. That's why. Or he would have voted. I would have made him go vote.
Yeah. That would be awesome. Storage Auction Pirate wins president of the United States. I don't think that would happen. You couldn't get enough write-in votes to do that.
United States?
That would be hilarious.
Jesse should win the presidents of the United States.
He's not old enough. Mike is.
Oh, Mike? Okay.
Storage Auction Pirate Mike.
Well, then.
Oh, and then I found this too. And this is it's the seal on it's broke, but it looks immaculately clean. It's a biohazard Zippo.
Did y'all see this cool backpack too? Check this out. I don't know if James saw it to you.
Yeah, that's the Batman backpack. That was the backpack that all the laptops and everything was in.
Yep.
Look at that. It's clean. Brand new. There's no soot on that wick. This thing has never been fueled up. It's a biohazard.
Oh, okay.
I'm used to that, Susanna. She throws me under the bus every chance she can get, and then she backs it up and drives over me a few times.
Where's the car? No, you just asked if he would vote. He didn't. I would have gotten him to vote if he had. If
Oh, hey, Renee and Joe. I hope y'all are having a great day. Are you talking about the backpack? No, it's a canvas backpack. Hello, Roger. Well, thank you, Sandy. I'm glad we can offer some comedic value to everybody's life just a little bit. Yeah, this is why I'm glad Jesse's going to be free, because now whenever we're out working and I'm filming, maybe she can be there to help with the filming, because our videos, this is something we learned when we did the homeless unit. The videos are much better and more entertaining when she and I are together than when it's just me by myself. The problem is 90% of the time she's not available to help me because she's got her hands full with the kids. But with Emily having a nurse and Jesse being at daycare, maybe she'll be able to help me with filming, and we can do more entertaining videos, and we can, build it up.
I can't
That's
contain my
part of why I've
either.
and that's part of why I've always wanted to hire somebody to be my camera person to help me out. And it's not just because and it's not just Jessica, it's anytime I have somebody else there that I can work off of on my live streams. If Jessica's not available, that's why I have Amber or Cha-Cha or somebody else come on with my auctions, because it's always much better when there's two of us talking and going back and forth rather than just one person.
He asked them before he asked me if I would go live with them. I think I wanted to go live with them the other day, and Amber.
You had the kids. It was in the middle of the day.
I had actually gotten somebody to take Jesse, but
then
I told him never mind. But then I told him never mind.
You could have come on.
He just automatically assumed. I told him
and I didn't just invite Amber. I actually went into the auction collab community group and I put it out there and said, if anybody wants to join me, y'all are more than welcome to.
Well, I know you told me.
And she was just the only one that happened
to
jump
Amber.
in.
I think she's pretty talented with those
crochet.
Yes, the crochets. But no, I don't want one of those pop-ups.
She didn't come see my live stream tonight though. But no, I know she wasn't feeling well earlier, so she may have gone to bed early. Amber.
Oh, well, Amber.
She went to the
shout out. I hope you feel better. We hope you start feeling better. Uh-oh.
What's Wes doing?
Kathy, take a hike. Fruit.
Wes, please stop. I don't want to have to ban you from my channel too.
Who's banned? You're banned from someone's channel, Wes? Hey, so on to something else. Let's see. So we're gonna be in. Do we have a time when we're gonna meet up with Robin and Danica? Days?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I've got to get with both of them on the phone.
He is so last minute, guys. That's pretty last minute, don't you all think? We should already know.
Well, I've been working. I've been working on like a million different things. I'm trying to work on
Danica,
the business.
Robin,
I've been working.
I think y'all need to reach out to James, because James probably.
I reached out to both of them today.
Oh, okay. Well, then I take that back.
I've reached out to both of them today, but I don't know exactly when. Part of it's because it's hard for me to schedule what we're going to do on Wednesday.
I am going to throw James under the bus for just a second.
As usual.
So last week I told James, because we're behind on our rent, our mortgage. I told him to go pay the mortgage, and he told me I paid it. So I'm sitting there looking to see if it comes out, and I was like, James, what's going on with our mortgage? Didn't you pay it? Yes, I paid it. I swear I paid it.
I put it in. I don't know why it wasn't showing up.
It didn't show up. We didn't pay our mortgage, so we were late. Show some more shoes, James. There's some nice shoes.
They're across the room.
Well, I was gonna show you. I didn't even show you the Pumas because.
I mean, you've already seen these.
Yeah, those are.
These were the climactic ending to my video.
Yeah, Jesse thought they were his. He wanted.
Jesse wants to play with them, so I have to keep them out of
he said they were his shoes. I asked him if they were his shoes. He said yes, they were his shoes.
All right, I guess
too big
for him. A couple of the.
I just came out. It's like a
I know, but I can't reach them in your.
What is it called? A maze or whatever you want
Yes,
to call it?
I know.
Okay, guys. I'm going to try this again. Hold on. Hey. 10 little muertas. Anybody want to see?
I've been doing the lives on my other channel on Fridays, but I'm going to be traveling, so it'll probably be. I may do it Sunday because I'm not going to try to go on and compete with Nick and D, and then video influencers. Saturday's kind of booked all day with other people's live streams, so I'm probably going to do it Sunday, but I'm not sure yet. So we have these are the pink pumas. And they are a size 5 UK, Euro, 7.5 US, made in Vietnam. It doesn't have a model name. I don't know enough about them to know the model. There's a model number in there, but it's kind of hard to read. Yeah, I know what you said. I'll probably do some of those too. But like I said, we're just beginning to sort them all. I still haven't finished sorting through all the clothes, and I'm still finding more and more shoes in all the clothes. I'm just showing these because Matt asked me to. So these are Pumas as well. These are suede. And they are, see, oh man, they buried that in a hard to read spot, didn't they? Size 7.5. Size 7.5. And these are Puma Ignites. Pretty clean. I mean, they're a little bit dirty, but they're pretty clean. They're not worn, all the way worn. Toes are in pretty good shape. Heels are in pretty good shape.
Okay, ladies.
These are Paloma 8Ms. IMPO. They're Paloma IMPOs. Just what you need, some heels. Matt, you need a pair of these too. You look good in those, Matt. To make you jiggle when you up. Rhonda, you may have to take care of that if they don't stop. Last warning. Don't give them any more warnings. Just take care of it. This is a size 7. I'm just trying to see the brand. It's actually got a shoe stuffer in it. I don't even see a brand name on them. But these are pretty fancy. More heels.
I'll get some more chinny shoes in a minute. I'm just showing the girls some of the nice heels that we got.
That's my style. They would go with my tiara, is what Matt says. I said no. Jessica stole my tiara. She wouldn't let me have it back.
Nope.
She's jealous because I look pretty in it and she don't. 7.5. These are Jasmines. They're a little bit worn, but not too bad. They're a little dirty. Probably clean them up a little bit. I got a magic eraser.
They're really pretty. Here's some nice.
Yeah, those are. I showed these the other day. I think you saw these. These are the Reeboks again. I think you saw these the other day. Made in Vietnam. Size 6.5. Reebok 1117.
Show some of the Nikes.
And then we have several different pairs of Nikes. They're not all Jordans, but these are Nike Airfit or Air Max. They're cloth. The Wizard of Oz's.
Oh, I love the Wizard of Oz. Here's another set.
And then
That's
these are a little dirty. Yeah. We're going to go through all of them. Like I said, there's 60 pairs of shoes. These are size 7. Nikes. Doesn't say on them what the style is. I'll have to look them up.
And we have sandals and clogs.
And some of them are really easy because they have the styles written on them. These are a little bit dirty, but Magic Eraser cleans up a lot with shoes.
This chick was small. Oh my gosh, look at this dress.
Hello, Mom.
She had to have been short or something too.
Yeah. Like I said, this unit came with I've already counted over 60 pairs of shoes. I still have more. That's just a few of them. In clothes, they were all size smalls on the clothes, but there's, like
nice clothes.
Some of them are pretty nice. Some of them are more Nikes, Pumas, some pretty nice brands. Some of them are nice looking, but they're some of the offer brands. But I've looked at some of the comps on them already, and like some of a lot of people don't like the Walmart brands and the No Boundaries and that kind of stuff. But I'm finding even some of those are selling for 10, 15, 20 bucks on eBay. So just because they're off-brand clothes doesn't mean that they don't have any resale value. And so that's one of the things that we're looking at is trying to we may list some of those, we may not. I hate listing clothes, but with Jessica able to help, maybe I can teach her how to list clothes and she can have fun with it. And who knows, maybe she'll get into Poshmark and decide that she loves it more than me, and she might do Poshmark. But I know most of the Poshmark, from most of what I've heard, it does better with the higher end stuff rather than just, the normal everyday stuff. Hi, Joy. Yeah. For personal use, I do that, but not for stuff that I'm trying to resell.
Well, don't forget there's thread up too. Is this sold? Is this sold? Hello? Is this sold?
Yes. To Matt. I just haven't got it out yet.
That other one that said OG on it.
No, that one's not sold. It didn't sell. I put it up on auction, but it didn't sell. So anyway,
someone covered my
between my my live stream and my premiere before, we've been on for an hour and a half, and I want to respect everybody's time. We do have other stuff we need to get done, and I'm sure Jessica's chomping at the bit to get back to what's going on with the election. So I hope everybody's having a great day. Thank you guys for showing up, supporting our channel. And like I said, we will be in Dallas and trying to do some stuff with Danica and Robin over the next few days. So keep an eye out for that. We might even wind up doing a live while we're there. Who knows? We'll see what happens. And until next time, y'all have a great day. We will definitely be back. We're going to be back Friday. So we're going to try to do an auction this weekend. And if we don't get one, I'll definitely be getting my other video. I have one more video out of this unit. The one we just did today is only half the unit. So we have another video coming out. I'm going to try to get it done this weekend and get it out by Monday. And then we're going to be doing our weekly live stream again next Tuesday. So until then, y'all have a great night, and we'll see you next time.